morning, everyone. It's the day after the full moon. I hope you all had a wonderful night. I love looking at the full moon and having my crystals and my cards and just everything I use for my spiritual work out in the moon's rays. I'm going to soon start collecting moon water. Anyway, so those that are meant to hear this message will find this video, and I'm just here today to let you know, most people know I'm on a twin flame journey, but I'm also on a manifestation journey. And I love watching videos of people describing manifestation, doing readings for it, and the same with the twin flame. But you know what? It's nothing like hearing it from somebody who is actually on that path. And, you know, I've been on this path of manifestation for quite some time. It has not been easy. Anyone that tells you it's easy, walk away. Today, it's just, you know, I woke up and just felt so abundant and so loved, and knowing that the energies have shifted, and it's amazing. And I started this journey about 3 years ago, and, you know, the biggest thing is mindset. When you start walking in the mindset of the stuff you want to manifest, it makes things so much easier. Not only that, but having a journal to write everything in that you want to manifest every night. I did that for about a year, and then I'm spiritual, so I work with angels, past loved ones, fairies, animal spirits, nature, everything. And anyway, so after I wrote in that journal every night for a year, I set it aside and I gave it to the divine. And it's been hard. The biggest lesson that I've had to learn is not to control everything, not to be impatient, and just let things kind of happen and let things flow. And every time I let things flow, everything just went smoothly. It went beautifully, wonderfully. And every time I tried to control everything, it was like 10 steps back. It's not an easy path. It really isn't. But you know what? It's so worth it when you actually give up that control, give up that fear and anxiety. And don't get me wrong, there's still days that I still have it. Trust me. It's not as easy as what people seem to think. But you know what? Those days that I have that, I just manifest, you know, that I'm at peace. Not manifest, sorry. I meant to say meditation. My apologies. I meditate on it, and I connect to the divine, and I'm like, I know you guys have everything under control. Please help me get rid of this anxiety. And I ground into Mother Earth and just completely relax. And you know, days like that. So like yesterday when I posted my video, now I didn't post it on all my social media, but like I sponge bathed yesterday. So like my hair was up in a ponytail. I didn't care what it looked like, because yesterday was a day of rest and relaxation and just being in Zen mode. And I got to cuddle with my cat, who is a senior. He's 15 years old, and you know, he's not much of a cuddle bug. So yesterday was really amazing. And it's days like that that you need to take for yourself. If your body is run down, or if you're, you know, not feeling good or anything like that, don't push yourself. If you have to work, okay, yes, you have to work, push yourself for that. You know, you all have families, some of you've got kids, pets, you know, loved ones that you look after, friends, family that you look after. Those times, yes, you have to push. But you know what? When you have your day off, say no to the world. Be like, no, this is my day. I am resting and relaxing. My body needs this rest and relaxation. I am making a nest, and I'm doing nothing all day. Once again, if you have kids or family and stuff like that, it's much harder, and I completely understand that. I have a child that I you know, thankfully have support helping look after, but it is very hard to have those days. Now, when you have older kids, like teenagers and stuff, most of the time they don't want to be with your parents anyway. If they do, that's great. I am part of an autism community, so us parents don't get much time. If we get respite, that's great. So you know what? Those parents that have children like that, I know how hard it is to have those down days, to have, and if you're a single mom, it's even harder, like so much harder. And, even if you only take 5 minutes of just relax for yourself, that is still giving your body that energy that it needs, like deep breathing and everything. I know having, individuals that have exceptionalities makes things so much harder, but in the long run, it's so worth it. I work with individuals with exceptionalities. My son is on that umbrella as well, and I wouldn't change anything for the world, honestly. Yes, there's hard days. Yes, there's, it can get really hard to do self-care, but always remember to do something for yourself in the day, even if it's only 5 minutes, even if it's a minute. If it's just a minute to ground yourself and just recollect and deep breathe, then please take that minute. You need that minute. Much easier said than done. Trust me, I get it. I am a single mom of a neurodivergent child. And, if I didn't have the support that I have where I'm living, it'd be so much harder than what it is. And, I still, when I was in those dark days, I did take that 5 minutes, even if it was just to do a little dance, little jig in the kitchen, or to just scream in a pillow. Okay, I took that time for my self-care. Luckily for me, my son loves to dance, so if we were dancing, we could dance all day. Like, honestly. And that would be self-care for us. So those that have, individuals with exceptionalities, find something that you both like and take that as your self-care, because then they're still there. No, you're not alone, but you're still doing your self-care. And, if you're on the manifestation journey, start it with the journal. Start grounding. Whoever you work with, whatever you work with, that is up to you. I'm not here to tell you who or what to work with. That's completely up to you. Do what you feel feels right to help you manifest. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.